Warm welcome to BLC's English debate competitions. Today the selected motion of the competition is technology is making us lazy. So we have two teams. Justice League team is for the motion and Mental Giants team is against the motion. Speaker for the motion. S. M. Muntasir Abir, first speaker of Justice League team. Mohammad Ishtiaq Kabir Khaimi, second speaker of this team. Uttaran Pal Shanko, third speaker and team leader of this team. Speaker against the motion are Namir Rayan Mir, first speaker of Mental Giants team. Rubab Firdausi Siddiqa, second speaker of this team. Jubairi Mushtaq Ishan, third speaker and team leader of this team. So before starting the debate, let me inform you about the order and time allocation of each debater. Each debater will get 3 minutes. In the rebuttal round, both the team leader will get extra 2 minutes. Now it's my turn to request Namir Rayan Neil, first speaker against the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the floor to speak something at today's debate presented before us by BLC. The topic says, technology is making us lazy. For reasonable and factual causes, I chose to stand against the motion. Before starting, I would like to say one thing. Honorable Moderator, the topic never included or alleged that the technology is making us dumber, stupider, or it is making our life dangerous or insecure in some way. So I request all of you of the opposition team to just stay within your bounds and just try to prove it's making us lazy, nothing else. Don't say that it's making us stupid, it's making us anything else. So don't do anything else. Just prove your points in favor of the thing you're supposed to say. So now I would like to establish my standpoints. Firstly, Honorable Moderator, technology has enabled us and make it possible to complete our tasks more quickly and efficiently. In many cases, it has made our life more productive and it has also made us able to multitask, meaning to complete many works in the meantime. And now, and it has also allowed us to focus on more creative or complex things rather than some boring, repetitive work. In short, it has made us more productive, gave us the ability to multitask rather than just making us lazy. Secondly, Honorable Moderator, technology provides easy access to various or vast amount of information and also many educational resources. Although this might be a little bit, what can I say, might have negative effects, like many people can copy their homework from the internet or make AI do their homework, but still, to those who are attentive, it can be very useful rather than a mere book, because books can only contain a limited amount of knowledge. Thirdly, technology has made remote work and telecommuting possible, providing with more flexibility and more efficiency. And you can now keep up with the schedule while completing your tasks in a daily life. Now, let me give you an example to make it more clear. Now, suppose that you're planning to do a group study or do a group work with your friends. In the old times, you had to go to your friend's house and tell them, ask them their parents' permission, etc., etc. This can be inconvenient in many ways. Now, suppose that the main problem is that you have to walk to your friend's house, and it might also cause many transport costs and overall it's inconvenient. Secondly, now suppose that your friend gets sick or for some reason he won't be able to join it. So there wasn't any quick ways to let you know that he is not coming. So we will go there and keep waiting for him. And when you will know that he's not coming, in the meantime, the time to complete the group work will already be finished. But now we can just call our friends or give them a text, and if they are sick or they can't come, they can just let us know via text messages or by voice calls or video calls. And now, my last standpoint is that Honorable Moderator, the topic never included the word modern while mentioning technology. Now, if you're just saying technology, then that rules out almost everything. Most of us here think that technology has to have a screen or it has to be electric. But in reality, anything made by or like made via the what can I say knowledge of science is technology. This can be a pen, this can be my glasses, this can be anything. Even paper is technically a technology. So now, if even if you like include modern technology isn't just making us lazy, it can be also very useful. It can also help us keep our hygiene or maybe even keep us healthy. Now there are many devices that if you can like know your heart rate or blood sugar in a second, and that can be very useful. And even while exercising, we use various technologies like treadmill, or what can I say, there are many electrical bicycles, so we even use like technology while exercising. And if you think that it is making our brain lazy, then there are many like what can I say puzzles in the internet. And so I don't think it's making us lazy in any way. So in conclusion, I want to say that whether technology is making us lazy depends on ourselves. It's up to you that whether you're gonna use your time while using technology to learn something like a new language or coding, or are you gonna spend your time on social media? Thus, I want to say that it is up to the individuals to use technology in a way that aligns with their goals and values, and while promoting a healthy and balanced life. That's all. Thank you for listening to my speech.
Thank you, Neil. So it's my turn to request SM Muntasir Ahmed Abir, first speaker of the motion.
Thanks for the honorable moderator for giving me the floor to speak. So today our topic is internet is making us lazy, and that is true. Now I would like to say some points about it. In the past, we used to contact people in real time, talk to them, spend time together. But for now, we use internet to do that, and that is making us lazy and also distancing our relations. And also people used to work out back in the day and spend more time playing outdoor games, and that would make us fit. But now people play games on mobile to pass their time, which is not keeping us fit and making us fat. And internet is bad because people are banking on the internet, and we know that cybercrime is pretty common nowadays. There are scammers everywhere, and it is affecting people are getting their money stolen, etc. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Kia Kabir Khaim, second speaker for the motion.
The first speaker of our opponent said technology isn't making us lazy, but he hasn't clarified the position. Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the floor to speak something in favor of my position. Now, I'd like to draw your attention that technology is absolutely making us stupid. Uh, the first speaker of our opponent forbid to say us that technology is making us stupid, but I can give a point. He said that we can calculate any number or we can solve any maths problem by using AI technology, or the AI. So if we always use the AI, we will be dumber and we will be stupid. And then let me say something about my position. So automation and artificial intelligence can lead to a job losses as machines and algorithms replace human workers in various industries. Over-reliance on digital communication can sometimes reduce face-to-face interactions, potentially leading to feeling of isolation and a decrease in social skills. The, the constant flow of information can be overwhelming, making it difficult to discern accurate from misleading content and leading to decision fatigue. Disparities in access to technology can exacerbate social and economic inequalities, leaving certain groups without the benefits that technology can provide. The production and disposal of electronic devices contribute to electronical waste, which can cause a vast amount of pollution in our environment. Prolonged screen time can lead to issues like eye strain, poor posture, and sleep disturbances. Additionally, thus, the sedentary lifestyle associated with excessive technology use can contribute to various health problems. And finally, the ease of spreading information online can also facilitate the spread of false information, propaganda, manipulation, and many public opinions and behavior. Thank you, Honorable Moderator, and all the present.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, at this time, I would like Rupa Firdausi Siddiqa, second speaker against the motion.
Second speaker of our opponent states that technology is actually making us lazy, but he hasn't clarified the position. Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the floor to speak something in favor of my position. Now I would like to draw your attention that technology is not making us lazy. The digital generation has access to various communication tools, social media, messaging apps, and video conferencing, allowing them to stay connected with people from around the world. That really helps us to develop our country. Because when we talk to people around the world, we can know about their study, their cultures, and many things of them. And after knowing it, we can get smarter and we can develop our country. Second of all, technology has made tasks easier and more efficient for the digital generation, from online shopping to electronic banking, allowing them to save time and energy. Generation has ability to use technology, create and innovate coding, digital art, artists, views. Technology can easily collaborate with others and build friendships, whether it's for work, socializing, or online. Technology helps us to make our generation way more better, and smarter. Like when we got a study problem or we stuck in a question while doing homework, just search it on Google. We don't have to study deeply about it or go to a friend's home to know the answer. So it saves our energy and time. That is actually good for us. And now I'd like to answer some of my opponent friends' points. Like one of my opponent friends said that when when we when we don't use when we use online, we just get lazy because we just search it on some websites. We get lazy because sometimes we think we don't have to study, just search it online. So there is many games, puzzle games, coding, and many things we can learn from online. Start some website and doing Google, ChatGPT, etc. And we can learn many things from the website. So thank you, Honorable Moderator, and all the players here to listen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So now it's your turn to say something for the motion. Who is the third speaker and team leader? So I would like Uttaranpal Shankhu to clarify your position as a team leader.
Sir, I would like to say something.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Moderator, for giving me the floor to speak something as a team leader and in favor of the topic. So let's get started. Devices like vacuum cleaner, room bots, and smart washers have reduced physical, or I can say manual cleaning efforts, which make us more lazy and get used to the modern technologies. Then online shopping, avoid trips to stores and markets, making us that much more lazy or less efficient. Also, we have no idea on what online shopping has to do with, like, what I can say, technology. It's basically using a technology to get an advantage, because online shopping can be only used by devices like mobiles, computers, and like those. So, and then the technology encourages in binge watching, watching Facebook, YouTube, and increases the possibility of getting addictive and spending most of our leisure time and becoming lazy and basically spending all of our free time in things that will not even be helpful in life. Then, with technology, most of the unemployed people at home either use technology with voice commands to do everything, or use online shopping, or if they don't even have any money, they usually try to gamble it out. As I have said before about Roombots, so Roombot is a kind of technology with voice command, which the urban people, or I can say people living in urban cities, they kind of abuse it, or I can say they use it to do every single work of their own, and which decreases their physical interaction. Online meetings did happen back in the 2020s during the pandemic, and since this has been increasing rapidly, reducing physical communication. And then automatic pet care. Okay, so basically there are many automatic pet cares nowadays involving pet food, pet wash, even a pet cleaning robot, or I can say like a robotic vet, which many of the like what I can say, many of people use those instead of caring of their own pets, which reduces physical caring. So you might ask that what is physical caring needed, or what will even happen if we lose all of the physical caring? So physical caring is basically caring about one of your mates or one of your relatives or even your pet, maybe even your favorite toy. So if you grow up, your family members might be old. They might not have the stamina to do, or I can say ability to do every single thing. So you definitely have to care for them even a little bit. So there where the physical caring comes from. Then online communication can be way less engaging than face-to-face communication, because you can basically basically if you are crying or being angry, they can feel your emotion. But if you are like online communicating and using emojis, they might think it is used to trolling them or either sending fake information. Last but not least, the things that I've been saying for the past couple minutes is basically that technology is reducing, decreasing, and making us fall down on our physical life and making us more and more not physically active, or in other words, lazy. At last, I'd like to say that technology is indeed, or is in fact, making us lazy. Thank you, Honorable Moderator, once again.
Thank you, Shankar. So at this moment, I would like Jubair Mustakishan to clarify your position as a team leader against the motion.
Good afternoon to everybody present here and honorable moderator. Thanks for giving me the floor to speak something at today's debate. The panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and the audience. I'm here to oppose the motion which asserts that technology or mechanism is making us lazy. Within the following arguments of mine, I'm Jibril Mustakishan. My position is team leader against the motion. I will define and clarify to you why technology is not making us lazy, but making us productive. So let's start the procedure. So technology is the application of conceptual knowledge to to achieve practical goals, especially in a productive and reproducible way. Technology is very important for us and plays a vital role in science, engineering, and everyone's everyday life. Technology contributes highly to the economic development and improves human prosperity. So now it's my time to give some counterattacks to my opponents, because they decided to check or see one side of the coin and decided to forget the other. So let's start. So my first speaker, Abir, he said that when we are communicating in some technology, they just it is preventing us from face-to-face communication. So my friend, there are many people and many relatives who live in distance, and so now example, you live in what can I say, South Africa, or and your one what can I say
One of your
relative,
friends.
one of your friends or relatives lives in US. So what are you gonna do? Walk to their home or what? You that is so in that case we can just use our mobile to give some audio calls or just voice calls. And secondly, he said that when we are using technology, then if we want entertainment, then we can just play some games and it will just reduce our physical what can I say? So then if that happens, so we always have our parents. They can just tell us to go outside and we have to obey them. If we do not obey them, then they would punish us. So secondly, my second speaker said that when we are using the technologies, it leads to some what can I say, personal things can be can be just discovered by other people. So there is also some safety options there. Okay, you have safety options in mobiles, you can see it. And thirdly, you tell that just like the first speaker said, that when we are just watching, not watching, playing games, that time it can lead to less time in physical or what can I say, like that. So as I said that our parents are there to always tell us that don't don't not do screen time for so long. And fourthly, he my second opponent said that about my second speaker of our team, that when we can use AI to solve some mathematics. So my second speaker, my fellow friend, he never told about the math. He never told about that topic. And for the third speaker, he said that when we are just washing by the washing machine, it will lead to some less time in what can I say, physical, like that. So from now on, you should just wash your clothes, because our moms do it for every day, and they can just notice that how much hard it is, and they also have pain in their hands. That's why in this case, using washing machine is good. And secondly, he also said that when we are what can I say, watching some things in YouTube, that time, I mean, we have technologies like phone. We just use it to just watch some YouTube that are not good for us, and it is wasting time. So it is rather up to you that whether you will do everything in a productive way or not. It is up to you. If you want it, if you want to just do it in a less productive way, then it's bad. But it is up to you that will you do it productive or not. So now I will say some key points to make you sure that technology is not making us lazy, but making us productive. And if it doesn't, I don't know what will. Following are some statistics that describes the intensity of the situation. First, so honorable moderator, you know technology eliminates repetition. For example, think about the transportation 100 years ago and transportation right now. We can see a big difference in, and it helps us to explore new ideas, and we will invent things, and that is very good for us. Secondly, honorable moderator, we often use technologies to learn new skills, idea, or etc. like that. So if I want to learn coding or programming, we can just go to the mobile and just go to YouTube section or social media platform. Then you can just share your project, and if there are some people who are very good at coding, they could just give you some inspiration, and they could also tell you what is the wrong thing in it. Thirdly, by using the technology, we are exploring ways to embrace the idea of a digital revolution. The technology contributes highly to the industry. Fourthly, our honorable moderator, the uses of technology helps to embrace more creativity in the society. And as I said, we can get inspiration and motivations too from the people who are very good at that type of thing. Last but not least, modern technologies can help to prevent your or treat health problems. For example, an incubator for premature infants. We can use the incubator for premature infants. So that's all about the so that's all for the position of team leader or against the motion. Thank you.
Thank you. Now in this rebuttal round, I would like Uttaran Polshanko, you have only 1 minute to clarify your position, and if you want, you can counter your opponent's point.
Honorable moderator. So let's start with the counter of the P1, or I can say the person 1. So at first they said about it being productive, and basically technology has many things which makes us productive. But instead of the productive, many people usually abuses it and makes them do every work, as I already have said about Roombas. Then he said that online gives vast amount of information, which not, like 50% of them may have the possibility of being wrong information. After that, he told about that the books have only limited knowledge. We literally everybody, almost everybody, have the common sense that books have never limited knowledge. You can always learn more things. If you run out of one book, you have another one. It's not that there's only like one book in the world. Then he said about technology is like we have to say about technology because its purpose. He said all about that. Okay, so if we are using technology, and we are technically using technology to do our work, and if we are not doing them, technically that counts as us making them do the work instead of doing our work. In that case, if you have habit on that, you'll start to get lazy. It's not like it's instantly, it's becoming lazy. And the topic doesn't mention anywhere that it's either instantly or slowly. So it can definitely become slowly, and you told about it being instantly. Then he told about hygiene keeping. Basically told about we can have different type of hygienes. Okay, so if you are willing to buy online, you may have the possibility of getting scammed, as or he literally said there are many scammers out there. And then like it is very not good if we get scammed because it might take some money away from us, and also we might get the wrong product.
Thank you.
Then he told about exercises. Okay, so if we want to get fit, then most of us, instead of being productive, they usually take the drugs. And finally, I like to say from my opposing team that he said it's totally up to you that whether you use it in the right way or the wrong way. Okay, I guess you might have the knowledge to use it in the right way. But the people, those who are already affected by it, the laziness, I can say, many people don't understand it and technically abuse it, basically. Then my second opponent said about it being very efficient and electrical working. So if we are working with electrical devices, it is technically, as I have already said many times, it is using other things to make us work, which would start to get lazy.
Thank you, thank you,
Or
thank
can
you,
you
thank
give
you.
me like 30 more
No,
seconds?
no, thank you, Shankar. So at this moment, I would like Jubairi Mushtaq Ishan to clarify your position. Yeah, only 1 minute.
Okay, so first of all, my third speaker, or my friend Shanko, said that if we use technology much more, the people who are not that much illiterate or just like some lazy people, they will abuse it. So as I already said, it is whether up to you that you use it as a good way or not. Secondly, he again repeated that, so I'm not gonna repeat mine again. And thirdly, my friend Neil, he never said anything about the scammers. Never. He also checked it, but never. He never told about the scammers. I don't know where did he get from that counter about the scammers. I don't know. But
May I say this one thing? I'm sorry to interrupt, but may I say one thing?
No.
okay, so that's all about my position.
Thank you, and let me congratulate everybody, especially my dear participants, as you have made a very wonderful presentation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bilingual Learning Center, BLC, Bogura.